Hi, I'm Leanne Ely. I'm a nutritionist, a New York Times best-selling author, and some people even say I'm a life coach. I started the Daily Dish Show to share my story, my truth, and my journey to vibrancy, and to inspire others to do the same. Because it's all about grit, perseverance, and finding a way despite the odds. It's about embracing the whole woman, not just the parts that are easy to love, and feeding her heart, mind, body, and soul. But I found that this isn't just my story, it's your story too. It's go time. This is the Daily Dish. It's the Daily Dish time. It's Thursday. Hello, Jocelyn. It's so nice to have you here. Dream Team's here as well. Say hello to Jenny and Amber and to Lindsay. We're all here getting ready to ho it. Christmas is just around the corner. Are you ready? Are you ready? And if you are celebrating Hanukkah, I don't know what night of Hanukkah this is, but I think 3rd or 4th. I hope you're also enjoying your holiday. And, you know, there's just a lot going on. We're getting ready and let's just say that we are preparing and getting ready for 2023 right now. Are you? I hope so. I've got a class coming up called for Take Back Your Body. So I can kind of share a little bit with everyone what Take Back Your Body is all about. You can find that at savingdinner.com/class. Now, why we're doing this is so that you can understand that this is not about weight loss or, you know, getting a bikini body again, or none of that garbage. What it's about is feeling the very best that you can in this big human skin body that you have. You know, this is it. This is all you get. You know that, right? You don't get to trade your body in like a car. This is the only body you will ever get. Are you treating it right? Does it feel good to be in your skin? If the answer to that is meh, then I implore you to take a look at savingdinner.com/class and go get yourself signed up. Here's the thing that you want to know. When we are at the optimal place of really taking good care of our bodies, then we're going to be in the optimal place of really taking good care of our lives. This is the vehicle for life. So, and if you are just saying, you don't even have to tell me anymore, I'm ready to go, then go to savingdinner.com/body and get yourself this class. It's going to be for 8 weeks. We have over $200 worth of bonuses. All I can say, this is for the early action takers, because pretty soon those will be going away. Those are only for people who take us up on this before the webinar. After the webinar, those bonuses are gone. So check it out at savingdinner.com/body. The other thing that I want to tell you about too is that all this week we are adding an extra percentage off on our kits. So we will be sprinting in January. So don't forget about that. And this is going to be savingdinner.com/show. So we'll get an extra 5% off. Plus you'll also get a free quote deck. That's a great deal. And listen, having this ready to go in your stuff, in your pantry, it's just smart. It's a good way to do it. And lastly, if you need Christmas menus, girlfriend, I've got you covered. Go to savingdinner.com/Christmas. Everything you need to make a fabulous Christmas meal, or any kind of holiday meal really, is there. These are gold. We've done a really good job with these, and this is my Christmas present to you, so go get them. All righty then. Where is everybody? Where is everybody? Here's the quote of the week. Every action you take is a vote on the person you wish to become. James Clear said that. Isn't that brilliant? It is brilliant. So I've been pondering this a lot. Oh, hi. Thank you, Jeanette. You're so sweet. I've been pondering this a lot as I am preparing for 2023. I've got a new notebook that I'm writing in, and I'm just kind of scripting out what I want 2023 to look like. I'm looking at my calendar and figuring out what I want 2023 to look like. Are you doing this very same thing? You know, the more we do, the more proactive we are, the more we're going to see get those results going in the way that we want to. So today we're going to wrap up our series. We've been talking about peacemaking all week, and today we're going to wrap it up. And today the subject is active peacemaking, which I am so happy about. There's my girl, Joey. Hi, I got your pretty Christmas card. Thank you. I got a bunch of Christmas cards. I forgot to bring them down. And I also have a calendar that I wanted to share with everybody, and I forgot to bring that down too. But it's the Dogs of Conisty Falls, where I live, and my little doggy's in it. So if you want to get a doggy calendar that's absolutely adorable, I will share that with you. Actually, maybe we'll get it in the newsletter so you can see what that's about. Autumn, good to have you here. I'm so excited you're here. All right, so that is my big exciting news there. So just, y'all, take a look. Don't forget your newsletter. You can always get it at savingdinner.com and just get our newsletter every day. It's a smart thing to do. That's what I have to say. All right, so active peacemaking. How often do we really think about, I need to go out there and be an active peacemaker? We really don't, do we? We don't. But what did Jesus say? Blessed are the peacemakers. They shall be called children of God. Anybody ever hear that one before? But we need to understand that what is making peace anyway, but to reconcile. Reconciliation is what peace is all about. Jesus was called and is called the Prince of Peace. So we have to understand then, to be a peacemaker, you have to take action in promoting harmony, in reconciling, and in emulating Christ. You know, he made peace by saying, this isn't going to work. You know, this isn't what it's about. He made peace by the love and the empathy that he showed others. You know that. You've seen that. It's written down. We've read it. We've talked about that all this week. Hey, Alice and Doris, I'm glad you're here. So I just, when I think about this, I think about how in our lives, we are in the business of bridge building. We are building from a place of we are here and we want to go there. This is how it is when we're trying to take that journey to create and achieve our goals. Hi, Deborah, I'm glad you're here. But when we are there building the bridge that we need to build to get to our goals, this is what the gap is too between who we purport to be and who we actually are. And on that journey, don't we learn so much about ourselves? And not that people think about this, but what if we could also be peacemakers on that journey? When our actions don't align with our words, we're completely out of whack. We are not within our alignment assignment. Our alignment assignment is the thing that gives us peace and joy and emanates all kinds of love for us. Have you noticed that? Because that alignment is just simply, there is no discord. There's no chaos anymore. It's just all equal and soft and flows. That's peace. That's what peace looks like. And the thing is that when this is all going on, when our actions are out of whack like that, we're out of sync with ourselves and we're out of peace with ourselves. So that's been our topic this week. And we've been talking about this for good reason, because we need to have that. All of us desire inner peace. So creating it means that we need to be thinking about it and actively looking for ways to become instruments of peace. So active peacemaking requires that we make peace with ourselves, and we also make peace with others. So remember, it's a two-edged sword. It's not just about one thing or the other. But here's the deal. Every single one of us suffers from this thing called ego. We all have them. And our egos might be blocking our peace. And there are signs that says, and this is all research, by the way, that says your ego might be blocking you from peace. Here they are. I'm going to give you a few things. Number one is when you think you have it all figured out from A to Z, all the things, every single thing. We got it figured out spiritually, lifestyle choices, politics, people, the whole shooting match. And all I can say to you is watch it, because there's one way to be at peace where you think, yeah, I finally understand these different things. And another thing to be arrogant enough to think you have it all figured out. And none of us do, not on this side of humanity. On this side of glory, we're still all figuring it out. And we will be figuring it out to our very last breath. I think that, to me, that gives me peace, believe it or not, because it just means we're always a constant work in progress. And I believe we're a constant work of art, too, crafted by the Most High, fearfully and wonderfully made, here on purpose and for purpose. But we don't have it all 100% figured out. So have peace with that. Have peace with that. Because if we say that we know it all, just that's arrogance and it's fake, period. The other thing, number two, is some people are knowledge collectors and action procrastinators. I hope that doesn't describe you. But if it does, allow that to land and toy with that a little bit. And maybe that's something that you write in your journal. Am I a knowledge collector and an action procrastinator? Ask yourself that question, because peace comes in practice, not knowledge. It comes in practice. It's practical. It has feet to it and hands. Number three, you look down on others that are less than you and your beliefs. We all like to believe that we're right, don't we? But if we're looking down on others and putting them down and categorizing them because they don't believe exactly the way that we do, that's a really slippery slope. It's very dangerous. And it's also, it's one-upsmanship to the nth degree. And that's how you know that you've left love and peace behind in favor of judgment and one-upsmanship. So we need to be careful of that. And number four is you don't question anything. You just accept. How many people, this is how people get sucked into cults, They do. It's pretend peace, not real peace. It's not true peace, because peace comes as we question and probe, because we are looking and searching. We're not just accepting blindly anything anyone says. That's a big deal. Inner peace is the golden ticket to outer peace, and peace has many layers, just like an onion. It really does. Hello, Deborah, by the way. We have two Deborahs in the house today. Isn't that fun? So inner peace requires active nurture. I know you know this. I know you know this because I know you felt it and I know you've practiced this. And right here, what I have for you is 7 things that you need to do to get this inner peace, this part of what we are. Hi, Kathy. So number 1, inner peace is a choice. It doesn't just happen. Surprise. It's really not that big of a surprise, is it? It's like all relationships, the pursuit of creating peace is essential because the awareness becomes now something that we think about. Peace now becomes a part of the mindful process. That's a biggie. Number 2, when you meditate, prayer, and journal, you're actively practicing to activate peace. Have you noticed that a practice of meditation, a practice of journaling, a practice of prayer brings enormous peace? That's because we're doing things. We're not just collecting knowledge again. We're actually doing things. And the peace that passes all understanding, well, there it is. Yeah, just by doing these things. Isn't it interesting? Number 3 is to focus on where you want your energy to go. Is your energy producing the peace and creating the peace that you want? Or is your energy not doing that for you? Are you finding your energy just fluffing out and just kind of not there? Maybe you're not going toward the solution, toward the things that you want, and instead are thinking about all the things that are wrong in your life. That's where things really get sticky. And I noticed that your energy flows where your focus goes. It's just the way it is. It's true. Hi, Debbie from California. Whereabouts in California, by the way? I grew up in Southern California. Number 5, question yourself. Is this true? Do I have true peace? Or am I just pretending? Because a lot of times what this pretending is doing everything in your power just to keep the peace. It's also that's code for stuffing your feelings. You know why I know that? Because I did it for years. It's part of people pleasing. And what we need to do is look at our peace as being genuine and true and figuring that part out for ourselves. It makes all the difference in the world. So ask yourself these questions. These are really important questions. And number 6, move to create inner peace. Our bodies were created for movement. Just sitting all the time and what have you, we mess up our whole chemical reaction in our bodies. We become inflamed, we become creaky and tired and old, and everything just slows down. If you don't use it, you will lose it. And that's not what our bodies were created for. So having peace within means also having peace without with your own body. So move it to give it the peace that it's asking for as well. And number 7, do good. Be a do-gooder all year long. All year long. Not just during the holidays and giving a little extra to a charity here or helping out in a food pantry or whatever, but all year long. Be a do-gooder. Do good things. One thing that you can do right now is turn on your turn signal when you're driving, Debbie says she lives in La Palma, very close to Knott's Berry Farm. I grew up in Whittier, Debbie, so I know exactly where that is. Exactly. So if we want to do that, let's start turning in our turn signal, being gracious to somebody and saying, oh, you only have 2 things. Go ahead and get in front of me in the grocery store. Telling someone, I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Being loving in every single thing that we do. Not just the big things like going and working at a soup kitchen or something like that, but when this is our purported plan of action to be active peacemakers, then we are doing good every single day. We put that into our own operating system and watch what happens. We'll start to feel so much more at peace with ourselves. We'll start seeing ourselves with a different light. We'll start telling people giving people genuine compliments, and we'll find ourselves in a place where life is pretty good every single day. And we wake up peaceful, happy, content, and full of empathy and love for others. What a difference this world would make if we all felt that way. What do you think of that? I just think we should actively do it. What do you say? You with me? I hope so. And I hope that you have a very, very Merry Christmas, a beautiful Hanukkah, and whatever, if you're not celebrating any holidays at all, or you are celebrating something else, you know what? Peace be with you. I hope that your holidays are beautiful. Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining me today. You can find me on TikTok for daily tips to help support your most vibrant life. And remember, you are the author of your own story. Until next time.